have been some big changes happening in your life recently, and they happened so fast. One day you were at school with your friends, and the next day you were told you needed to stay home and could not return to school. With the coronavirus, or COVID-19, the doctors and scientists have found it helps out if you stay home, and if you have to be out, it helps to keep a distance from other people, because that helps slow down how fast this virus can spread. But goodness, that is so different from what you're used to. Many of us are used to giving friends high fives, eating lunch together at school or playing on the playground, and having fun together. And now we're supposed to what? Stay apart? No fair! And one of the hardest parts is that it was such a quick change. There wasn't a chance to know how fast this change was coming. When you have summer or winter break, it's on the calendar. Adults let you know what's happening, and you have time to plan. You know you won't be seeing your friends or teachers for a while. But this time, no way! There wasn't a chance for you to prepare. And it's going on for so long. Many adults are figuring out how to be safe and get back to doing things. It started with school, and then for many places things changed for the summer too. It's hard for kids and adults because we don't know for how long or exactly what changes we will have to make. What kind of changes have you had? Was it a change to not go to school or see your teacher? Have you had to change how you see some of your friends? Maybe talking more over the computer or phone instead of together? Being able to say what's changed can help us out. It helps our brain be able to say, oh yeah, no wonder this is such a big deal for me. Look at all these things that are different. What are some ways your life is different? When you have such quick changes that you aren't expecting, and especially ones where adults around us have big changes in their lives too, it can feel overwhelming inside. You can get really, really big feelings. Sometimes these feelings might come out loudly, like yelling or screaming, throwing things. Sometimes they come out more quietly, like crying, not wanting to do things, feeling scared or lonely. Kids and grown-ups are both having really big feelings these days. And while you may feel angry, scared, sad, or wondering why do we have to go through all this, you may also have some happy feelings too, and that's okay. Let's stop for a minute and think. What kind of feelings are you having about all of these big changes? Now, here's the cool thing. While we may not know how long these changes will go on for, and you can't control what feelings come up for you on the inside, you do have things you can do to help yourself when the feelings get way big. Whew! It's so helpful to know that there's something you can do about these big feelings inside. First, know you're not alone. Kids and grown-ups are having big feelings. Also, know that you are important and your feelings are important. Talk about them with your parent, brother, sister, cousin, grandparent, aunt, uncle, or friend. Pets can be great listeners too. You see, when we hold our feelings inside, they can build and build and then overflow. It's like a glass of water. If I keep pouring more water in the glass, it will overflow. But if I slowly pour out some of the water, that makes room for me to pour more in. That's like our feelings. If we find ways to let them out, then we are less likely to overflow. And overflowing looks like what we talked about before. For some people, overflowing feels like mad or angry or annoyed. For others, it can feel like pulling away or not wanting to talk to anyone, feeling lonely inside. So, find what works for you to let them out in a healthy way before they pour out when you may not be ready. Let's look at some ideas that are safe ways to let your feelings out. Stomp your feet. Color, draw, paint. Create a story or write in a journal. Scribble them out. Make a puppet show. Play something fun. Pretend. Make a story. Sing a song. Read a book. Look at nature. Talk with an adult you trust. Breathe. Another thing that helps our brain get our feelings out is to move around. So, get moving. Walk up and down the stairs. Go from room to room. Stretch your arms out wide. Walk around. Jump up high. Shoot some hoops. I bet you're very creative and you can find some awesome safe ways to let your feelings out. And each time you practice it, your brain remembers, I can do this. And pay attention, because I bet you will feel better after letting them out in a way that feels safe. And you may find that you have different feelings inside from your friends or family. You're allowed to have your own feelings. And you may also notice that your experience with these changes may be different from your friends. Your family may know someone who's sick from the virus, or your family may have to figure out how to get food right now. These are really big changes that can have an impact on you. There's a lot of different things that could be part of your big changes. Know there are many adults working hard to understand the virus more and more so they can help come up with plans so we don't have to worry so much about it. And in the meantime, there are lots of helpers in the world working very hard to take care of you and the people in your community. There's a lot of big changes happening, and things feel different. And with these big changes come big feelings. You are not alone in having these feelings. A lot of people are having big feelings right now. Big people and little people. And now you have some more ideas of what you can do with them so they don't have to feel so big. Some days might be easy and some days might be tough. And through it all, you are important. Your feelings are important, and we are in this together.